Hey. What's up, my friends? From the noble light to the glorious shadows. Welcome back to Philomania, the place where blades are more than tools. They're stories, characters, works of design, and yes, sometimes obsessions. If you're new here, welcome to the madness. If you've been around for a while, you already know how this goes. Today, we're doing one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, an unboxing. Now, I'm not just excited, I'm genuinely hyped. Because I've been waiting for this package, dreaming about it, watching videos, reading comments, checking specs, and I've already sliced the tape open to save us both from the awkward cardboard struggle. We're diving straight into the action. Let's go. So, what do we have here, Kizer? Yep, one of those names in the knife world that immediately sets a tone. You know it means quality, but you also know it's not going to bankrupt you. Kizer is that cool kid in the school who gets straight A's but still shows up to class in sneakers and a hoodie. And today, that cool kid brought us a knife I've been stalking online for ages, the Kizer Momo. First up, you get the classic microfiber cloth, super handy, even if you have 10 already. Wipe the blade, clean fingerprints, show it off to friends. You also get a little bag of extra screws, which may not sound like a big deal, but trust me, if you've ever had a pivot screw vanish into thin air, you know how clutch this is. Point to Kizer for not skipping these small things. All right, let's talk about the knife itself. The moment I pulled the Kizer Momo out of the box, my first thought was, this is no baby blade. This thing is hefty. It's got body. It's got presence. Not just in weight, in personality. The handle fills your palm, the blade stretches long and proud, and the build feels like something that could go toe-to-toe with anything in your EDC rotation. It's big, but not ridiculous. It's assertive, but balanced. It reminds me a bit of certain pro-tech models in terms of boldness, that confident stance, I mean business vibe. But this one leans a bit more toward refined ruggedness. Like, it's a heavy hitter, but it wears a collared shirt. The blade shape, oh man, this is a clip point, and not a subtle one. We're talking high, aggressive grind with a sharply tapered tip. It looks like it wants to pure slice and get the job done, but it also has a sense of style. Not overly tactical, not overly sleek. It hits a sweet spot where utility meets design. On the blade, you'll find the Kizer logo and the model name Momo neatly etched. No billboard branding here, just quiet confidence. Understated and elegant. And now, let's talk action. The front flipper. Listen, if you've never used a front flipper before, it might feel a little weird at first. You might fumble. You might miss the flip. But give it 5 minutes and you'll be hooked. It's addicting. Like clicking a pen. Like playing with a lighter. You just start flipping it open for no reason other than that it feels so damn good. And the Momo. It flips like a dream. The detent is just right and the motion is buttery smooth. And this is important. Even with a blade this big, the flipping action is fast, clean, and satisfying. That's not easy to pull off. Larger blades can feel sluggish. Not this one. This thing fires open like it's got something to prove, and honestly, it kind of does. Because it's not here to pretend, it's here to work. Now, let's go deep on steel. The Momo uses 14C28N, a mid-range stainless steel that I personally love for EDC knives. Why? Because it does everything you need it to do. It holds an edge respectably well. It resists rust like a champ. And when you do need to sharpen it, which won't be too often, it's a smooth, easy process. This steel doesn't play hard to get. It's loyal. It's dependable. It's the kind of steel that makes you want to carry the knife more often because you know it's not going to be high maintenance. Now you might be wondering, how much is it? Here's the deal. I don't talk about prices on this channel, not because I'm hiding anything, but because prices change. Depending on where you live, when you're watching, what day of the week it is, and what the algorithm decides, this knife could be more or less expensive. So I'll let you handle that part. Just open a new tab, search Kizer Momo, and you'll know. What I can say is that for what this knife delivers, it's a hell of a deal. Kizer has this habit of offering knives that fell way more premium than their price suggests, and the Momo is no different. From the materials to the fit and finish, this feels like something that should cost more. But thankfully, it doesn't. Let's take a closer look at the handle. First off, the bolsters, those beautiful metallic sections near the pivot are titanium. Titanium. On a knife at this price point, that's a gift. Strong, lightweight, corrosion-resistant. Titanium is like the leather jacket of materials. It just makes everything cooler. Then you've got the micarta handle scales. Let me just say this, I'm a micarta guy. I love the grip, the texture, the way it feels in the hand. And with time, it only gets better. Micarta develops a patina. It ages. It tells a story. Every scuff and fade becomes part of the knife's journey. If you're the kind of person who bonds with their tools, micarta is for you. The liner lock on the Momo is tight and confident. There's a bit of room for your thumb to slide in and disengage, but I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind a little more of a cutout to make it even easier. Still, it works just fine, and once you get used to the position, it becomes second nature. There's also a backspacer at the rear, which adds strength to the frame and gives the knife a more complete look. Plus, there's a lanyard hole, always nice to have, whether you use it or not. Some folks like to customize with beads, paracord, or just enjoy the tactile benefit of a pull cord. Options are good. Now, let's talk weight. The Momo comes in at 4.9 ounces or around 139 grams. And yeah, that's on the heavier side compared to ultralight pocket knives. But honestly, I love it. There's something deeply satisfying about a knife that feels solid in your hand and your pocket. It reminds you that it's there, not in an annoying way, but in a reassuring way. Would I take it hiking or backpacking where every gram counts? Maybe not. But for everyday carry, short trips, or urban use, absolutely. And when you pull this thing out, whether to cut rope, open a box, or just show it off, it's gonna get attention. It looks like a steak knife from the future. It looks like it belongs on a spaceship dining table. It looks cool. To wrap it up, the Kizer Momo is one of those knives that leaves a lasting impression. From the action, to the materials, to the design choices, it's clear this knife wasn't made on autopilot. It was made by people who care and who understand what makes a knife feel right. So here's the plan. I'll be carrying the Momo over the next week or two, putting it through real use, everything from cardboard and food prep to rope, plastic, and maybe a little whittling in the backyard. After that, I'll be back with a full hands-on review where I'll tell you exactly how it performed. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a comment below, or share it with someone who needs a little sharpness in their life. From me and all my monsters, stay sharp, stay curious, and stay kind. This has been Philomania. See you next time.